Okay, all right, cool, wonderful. All right, good evening, everyone. I apologize for the difficulties earlier, but it seems like we are up and running. So not going to over talk everyone. I'm going to get right into it so you all can kind of get to the Ravens game. All right, so we are going to share our screen here.
I forgot about the Ravens game. Thank you. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's going to be the shortest week ever, so you guys can get ready.
Okay. hurry. Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and get this started. All right, cool. 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, are you guys looking at my pitch?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so good evening to everyone who haven't met me. My name is Patrick, and I am the founder of Supir. For the last 10 years, I've been a bus driver for one of the nation's largest transit agencies. And in that 10 years, I probably missed about 7 of those Christmases due to the fact that there's a limited, as drivers, there's limited time off. And our industry has such a high turnover rate. And because of that, it causes the current drivers to be overworked, because we have limited flexibility and time off, because there's just not enough staff to compensate for some of the assignments. But in my time, I've learned and I've grown to believe that there's a way to give drivers more flexibility, more time off, more time with their families, more Christmases, while also giving the companies themselves the security, drivers, and tools they need to staff your business. And that is where Supir comes in at. Supir provides an on-demand commercial driving platform to help short-staffed transportation companies connect with safe and qualified commercial drivers. So the problem, for many companies, getting drivers is an expensive problem. It can take up to $10,000 and up to 45 days to recruit and hire a new driver. This becomes more costly when companies spend to recruit and hire and then ultimately fail to develop and retain the driver. This results in many companies overspending in things like manpower and overtime. Our solution is simple. Supir uses a marketplace style approach to not only vet and filter talent, but centralize the highest tier commercial drivers in one location, eliminating the need for expensive recruitment campaigns, and we can reduce overtime spending by up to 15%. Our platform gives drivers the opportunity to have more flexibility with their time, resulting in more time home and less time behind the wheel. As a part of our marketplace, our business model is very simple. In an effort to avoid reinventing the wheel, Supir deploys a product as a service business model, charging a 20% commission on payouts whenever a driver and business actually connect, because there's no registration fee to actually join our platform. This is currently the lowest rate when compared to our direct competitors. In a market with tractor-trailer focused companies like Uber Freight, Relay On Demand, and Fleeting Pro, Supir stands out by being the only company that features transit operators, sanitation truck drivers, limousine drivers, and other types of modes that would be ushered under the commercial driver umbrella. For the past few weeks, we've been doing some live testing in the field using methods like Nextdoor, Craigslist, and actually just walking up to certain businesses and asking them if they needed drivers. For the month of November and pushing early December, we made close to $3,000 without actually spending a penny on conventional advertising. This consisted of making the most out of free platforms such as social media, content marketing, and having a popular presence on classified ad vessels like Craigslist and Nextdoor. In addition to that, Supir is a minority business enterprise, which gives us priorities in certain government contracts in the realm of transportation, which can enable us to collaborate or bid on state contracts. Some of the benefits to our customers, which are the businesses that use our platform, are we can reduce overtime costs. We give the businesses an opportunity to surge their workforce on an as-needed basis without having to go through hiring. Not to mention, we can help businesses expand their opportunities, maybe by giving them drivers to offer a new service, or helping them, if they're a motor coach company, maybe they want to do some additional trips. Our marketing plan is simple: relationship media, proposals and bids, and guerrilla old-fashioned brick and mortar, let me talk to you style marketing. So that's going to do it for the presentation portion. Now we're going to show you guys the actual platform that we have up. We're going to stop sharing that for the time being, and we're going to bring it back up. Train back up. And we're going to go back at it just with another screen. Move that down. All right, so welcome to the actual Supir platform. And if you're wondering, yes, that is me on the front. It was the only picture I had. It's very simple. We're kind of based around users being able to log in. We give out invitation codes for the time being, just so we can make sure we can vet and we can get the best people, not just the drivers, but the businesses themselves on our platform. So when a customer or driver comes here, the first thing that they'll probably do after reading through our services and things of that nature is they'll go to the sign up button, or they'll just go to browse. Now, for purposes of this, I modified things a little bit just to kind of show you all the offerings while not showing real prices and things of that nature, but to show you the flexibility. Over here on the left, you'll see all the categories that we potentially offer, whether it's transit, freight, sanitation, box, tow truck, et cetera, et cetera. This is one of the things that makes us different from our competitors and makes us really good with the drivers, because we, again, offer them the flexibility. If you look to the right, you can see how, as a driver, you can post your services. So whether you want a monthly payment, now disregard these prices, those are just numbers, but you can be paid by the month, you can be paid by the day, week, and or hour. And as of last Friday, we incorporated other listings, giving Supirs a chance, Supirs that own a vehicle, a chance to also get in on the fun and post their services as well. I don't own a vehicle, so I didn't place anything here, but we realized in doing discovery calls that there were a lot of truck drivers who wanted to be a part of our platform, but because getting a driver in a tractor trailer was a little bit different, we felt, and they kind of confirmed, that it was easier to compile the driver as well as the truck together. And through that, we were able to actually offer a mileage listing. So now that the freight drivers on our platform can be paid not by the hour, month, or week like somebody like me, a bus driver, would, but they can actually be paid per mile, which is a model that they're a little bit more comfortable with. Through our discovery calls, we've learned that they are, that's kind of their norm in their industry. An hourly truck driver was kind of weird, it's a red flag, but if you say miles, they absolutely love it. So our platform's actually live now. I did a few trips this morning myself. We're still kind of, beating at the drum. We hit our Craigslist up every morning to see who's looking for an emergency driver out of nowhere, and it kind of always works out well. Throughout the next month, we plan on bringing more drivers on the platform, in addition to recruiting more businesses, and hopefully just getting over this, what I believe is really the future of how drivers actually work. No more kind of 9 to 5s. You come do this, you kind of come show up, etc. It's just Supir simply just connects businesses with drivers and gives them a chance to meet in the middle. Again, didn't really have much of a pitch. We're not looking for further investments, just looking for an opportunity to be able to show you guys how cool I think this can be. And that's going to be it, man. It's almost 7. Raven games come on at 7:30. You guys might want pizza. So I'm not going to talk anymore. If there's any questions, I'll check the comments out. I'd love to